It was supposed to be a normal morning. Just a coffee run and a walk in the sun. Naomi Johnson, 8 months pregnant and glowing, stood outside the cafe scrolling through baby names on her phone. She didn't see the squad car pull up behind her. She didn't see the hate in the officer's eyes. But she felt it, with the force of his boot smashing into her womb. Witnesses screamed. One caught it on video. Her body hit the pavement like a dropped glass, shattering in the street. And across the road, a Marine in uniform dropped his phone and sprinted. Naomi. Marcus Johnson had survived 2 tours in Iraq. He'd faced IEDs, sniper fire, and Taliban raids. But nothing had ever made his blood run colder than seeing his pregnant wife lying unconscious on American soil, kicked by a man who swore to protect the child. They didn't know if she'd make it. The officers claimed she resisted. The headlines called it an incident. But what they didn't count on was who her husband was. It was a bright Saturday morning in Charlotte, North Carolina. The kind of day that felt soft on the skin, the sun brushing its light across the city like a promise. Naomi Johnson stepped out of the cafe with a gentle smile. 8 months pregnant, her hand instinctively cradled her round belly. Her swollen feet ached, but she didn't mind. The baby had been kicking all night. Strong, rhythmic thuds that made her husband Marcus laugh. Marcus was inside picking up their breakfast order. Bacon, eggs, biscuits, and decaf coffee, though he teased her about it not being real coffee. Naomi chuckled softly at the thought. She leaned against the brick wall outside, pulling out her phone to look through baby names again. She'd narrowed it down to 2. Honor if it was a girl, Isaiah if it was a boy. Strong names. Names with roots. Names that meant something. Then came the screech of tires. A squad car pulled up hastily to the curb. Naomi flinched as the door slammed and a voice barked through the air like a slap. Hey, you can't stand there. She looked up, confused. The officer, a white man, tall, square-jawed, and already fuming, was approaching fast. His name tag read Brandt. His hand hovered near his gun. Naomi blinked. Excuse me, she asked calmly. I said move. You're loitering. I'm just waiting for my husband. He's inside the cafe, she replied, gently motioning toward the glass door. But Officer Brandt's eyes weren't on her face. They lingered with disdain on her belly, her skin, her presence. Something in him twisted. His lip curled. Move. Now, or you're going to jail. Naomi's heart thudded. Sir, I'm 8 months pregnant, she said, her voice soft but steady. I'm not causing trouble. I just needed to sit for a minute. People inside the cafe started to glance outside. A few pulled out phones. Brandt stepped closer. I said move, he shouted. And then, the kick. His booted foot slammed into her abdomen. Gasps erupted. A phone clattered to the ground. Naomi's body folded as if in slow motion. She crumpled to the concrete sidewalk, one hand still clutching her stomach, the other outstretched as if to catch herself, or protect her child. From inside, Marcus heard the scream. He dropped everything. The food hit the floor. The glass door flew open. He saw Naomi, his Naomi, on the ground, bleeding, unmoving. Brandt took a step back, one hand going to his badge as if it could shield him. Marcus didn't scream. He didn't throw a punch. He dropped to his knees beside his wife. Baby, stay with me, he whispered, his voice hoarse, shaking. Her lips trembled. Her eyes were fluttering. The baby. Paramedics rushed in. Someone had already called 911. Brandt was yelling something about resisting arrest, but no one was listening. Marcus held Naomi's hand in the ambulance. Her blood stained his fingers. His uniform was soaked in it. At the hospital, time became elastic. Everything moved in fragments. Doctors shouting, a fetal monitor beeping, a flash of scrubs and steel. The doctor came out. She's stable. The baby, we're not sure yet. Marcus sat in the waiting room with a 1,000-yard stare. His hands were folded, his back straight. He looked like a soldier at a battlefield funeral. But his mind was on war.